Hey friends, so excited to finally get this update to you. It's been 6 months in the making, in between balancing family life, startup life, self-care, everything in between. But I'm really proud to finally get this into your hands. So what better way to do that besides a nice little brief video overview of what's entailed in this update at a high level, of course. So the first one, if you are familiar with this file and you've purchased it before, thank you so much for your support. You'll notice immediately right off the bat that we have a dark mode. And I'm sure some people might be asking, well, dark mode in a wireframe kit, yeah, it's maybe kind of unique, but sure, why not? And it's been a really great learning experience building this kit while leveraging the new features in Figma. And I highly recommend it. Working on a side project, Figma pushing out updates, it's a great way to learn them. So as usual, we've got some examples on how you could leverage the dark mode and what some of those components might look like. But we'll take a look at the foundations page and where you could see all of this coming from. So the first thing you'll notice here is because I was implementing dark mode, I had to extend the neutral range of the color variables. And with that opportunity, I was also able to improve the color contrast overall throughout basically every component. And then also have an opportunity to have more subtle transparencies and such for things like maybe dividers and hover states, etc. So you'll see there's a few variables for that. And everything's documented with the primitives that it's using and the surface tokens or variables. I shouldn't say tokens. Don't want to make this kit too complicated. So hopefully that is very helpful. And as a reminder, all of this can be customized to your wishes. So I hope you take this as a fun way to experiment with that as well. The other thing that you'll also notice over here is because of a lot of user feedback, I've decided to change the Comic Sans font family to Comic New. And this should give the wireframe kit, when you are using actual readable text, not scribbles or blocks of text, should make it more readable overall. So that's been all documented here. And there are some variables being applied to typography styles, but as a reminder, these are still text styles. And if you really want to, you could change it back to Comic Sans. The other part, if I go to another page, let's take buttons for example, is I've been using a really fantastic widget called FigLog. I have a link to it on the welcome page with my little shout out to a few resources, plugins, etc. that I've used in this library. But this is a really nice way, not only for myself and for you to see as a customer what's been changed since you last duplicated it. Still hoping for a forking feature from Figma with community libraries specifically. But you can also use this. So when you publish this library into your own team, you could make a new change, choose which type you want, etc. So hopefully that's very helpful for you. Gives you more context and oversight into what's happening. And with every component, I've also created a dark mode example so you can get an idea of what that looks like. And then we've got a couple more templates, or page templates as I call it. So I made one for mobile, just a simple list here with a nav bar at the bottom using dark mode. Same for a desktop page. So that should be helpful, again, for you to hopefully learn from and experiment with right off the bat. And then, as you can see, as I've been walking through this file, I've been leveraging the UI3 beta in Figma. So keeping that in mind while I've been building this library, again, another really excellent opportunity to get ahead, get used to UI3, provide feedback, etc. And as a reminder, a one-time purchase of this file will get you all future updates going forward. So if you've already purchased it, you'll be able to get this update just by duplicating a new copy of it right away. If you haven't purchased it and are interested, just know that you have that reassurance. You buy it once, I'll publish an update, and you'll be able to get that update. So that's basically it. Don't want to go into too much detail. Again, the best way to learn is just dive in, and hopefully all the examples and annotations, etc. throughout the file will be really helpful for you to get you situated. And if you have any comments or feedback, please post it in the community listing page, which would be really excellent. Thank you so much for your support. Really appreciate it. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.